What is going on, all you guys and gals? You're watching OG Era. I'm TJ Albin alongside with the big man, Big Nate. Nate, we're just a couple days away from our vacations. You hyped?
I am, man. I can't wait. I know you're going Tuesday. I'm going Wednesday. It's going to be iconic.
It's going to be great, dude. I'm excited for our special.
Oh, yeah.
And we already talked. So on Friday, next Friday, we're going to do a OG Era exclusive for my takeover week, the TJ takeover week. The graphic will be made, everything like that. Our editor will be doing that for us. So Monday we'll have CTW. Tuesday I'll have my article for the ring announcer. Wednesday will be a special edition of CTW. Thursday I will be on Pombo and Peter's picks. Friday we're back on OG Era doing our vacation edition. And then Saturday, me and Big Dylan are doing a prediction show for this baby right here. This is my baby.
Wow.
My baby. Nate, I don't think you've seen this.
I have not seen that one. That is a nice belt right there.
I know it is. I know. I'm saying.
You know who's going to be wearing that at the end of the 2021 baseball season? Francisco Lindor. He's wearing a championship belt for the Mets.
But hey, like I said, I'm a man of my word. And if the Mets somehow make the playoffs, I will buy that Mets jersey with my name on the back of it. And I'll go to a game with you.
If the Red Sox go to the playoffs somehow, some way, I'll do the same thing, but with my name on the back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll shake on it right here. Shake on it.
There we go. There we go.
Let me put this heavy tight. Let me put my baby down. Ooh. Put my baby down. I love looking at this thing. I can't wait. Dude, I gotta pack this. Look at that. Look at that.
Awesome. That's nice right there. Is that real gold? Is that 24 karat?
I mean, I'm a cheap man, but it goes with the territory. I put it right there for now. I was gonna put it back up, but it's all right. Well, there'll be something here instead, but it's all right. But let's
like that Eric Bledsoe jersey.
You like my Bledsoe jersey?
Yeah.
Bledsoe jersey?
Is that the NBA player, Eric Bledsoe?
No, Drew Bledsoe. I got Magic. I got Ocho Cinco. This is a new view for you guys too. I got Matt Ryan, Hopkins. I got Metcalf. Just got a couple others too. Kareem Hunt.
Wow. Is that autographed?
Yeah, autographed. Everything's autographed here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, an autograph. I got Mike Tyson glove.
Big money bags TJ out here buying all this autographed memorabilia.
Money bags. Yeah, I wish. I was lucky enough to win to the squares for these. It's just
Hundo right there.
Look at the drop. I'll put it like this: the best one of my autographs that I have is I would say my Gronk jersey. Either my Gronk, my Rob Gronkowski jersey, or oh my goodness, what else? Or it's a hard one, or my Jarvis Landry mini helmet that you guys see in the top corner. If you guys have never noticed.
Oh yeah.
I got a lot of stuff. I got baseballs. I got my Jerry Remy baseball that I got from him when I worked at Nesson.
There you go.
Yeah, so actually, funny story about that. So I was working with him one day, and I was just talking with him. We were just hanging out, like just shooting the shit. And I told him, I said, "Hey, my dad was a huge fan of you when he was younger. He loved your stuff. He had your poster everywhere." I told him like a story about my dad.
Heard this story. This is iconic.
Yeah. So he tells me, he's like, "Hey, when's the next time you're working?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm working Friday." So it was like a week and a half away, like, because I had a couple days off and I had a couple things going on. So I said, "I'm going to work Friday." He's like, "I got a gift for your dad." I said, "What?" He's like, "You didn't have to get," I told him, I said, "You didn't have to get my dad." I think he's like, "I wanted to." So actually, I'll grab it for you. Hold on. So.
Wow, there we go.
Right here. So, comes to me. But we're working, right? I'm like, it's Friday. I'm working working the jib camera. And I'm working all day. And I'm like, I don't think this guy remembered. And I was fine with it. I kind of figured, like, I wasn't going to say anything to anybody about it. But later that day, he's like, "TJ." And I got this guy.
Damn, there you go.
Signed by my dad. My dad gave it to me just because he's like, "Hey, you know what? TJ, that's a memory right there for you." Like, that was a summer to remember. I had Jerry Remy. I met Eckersley. I met a lot of different guys doing that. Especially, like, it's a good memory to have, and especially being in the communication field, working with these guys nonstop for the Red Sox. Even last year during the pandemic, it was different, but it was fun. So much
That's
fun.
great.
So much fun. I was happy to do it.
That's a great learning experience, I'm sure.
Yeah, not only that, I got the stories. I got the
Oh,
stories to share. I'm not gonna share them all with you guys right now, but like I have others. Like if like I'm always down to share. Nate, you know I'm always down to share my stories. I have nothing.
yeah. You have a lot of great stories.
I have a lot of great stories.
Yeah. Crazy stories, some funny stories, some wild stories, but always they're iconic.
Yeah, but not as iconic as yours though. Like like I have like when I've told a lot of stories about you, like to people. Like when I was working at Verizon, I had a lot of stories to say about you and a couple other people. Like unfortunately, I don't talk to them anymore. Like I don't talk to the person I like tell the story about, but they're just so funny. Like
Oh yeah.
oh my god! But all right, well, we went in a way different direction over here, but it's all right. That's why we're here in the OG era because we just shoot the shit in here.
Yeah.
That's
Goat
it.
stuff right here.
We're iconic with it.
Hell yes, we are.
we
Speaking of iconic,
got
you finally see Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 2 and today's episode 3.
yeah. I saw it. So I watched it this morning, episode 3. I watched episode 2 as well,
Yeah.
right after we recorded last week.
Nice.
You know, because I knew if I didn't, I'd get like, I get for you, I would get reprimanded by you. Be like, you watch a big kid? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean you didn't watch a big kid? Whoa, big kid! Whoa,
Whoa, big kid! Whoa!
whoa, big kid! But yeah, so I watched it. It was really good show. A lot of great stuff going on. A lot of great stories being built.
Yeah.
With episode 3, I'm gonna like we have spoilers on here.
We can spoil whatever we want, big kid. Spoilers down out, everybody. Spoilers
That's
down
on you. That's on you. So I watched the end of Winter Soldier, and they had that woman from Wakanda.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good because I think they're finally not tying it in, but ending that story between Bucky and Wakanda.
Yeah.
In a way, but as well as with oh my god,
Zemo.
what's his name? What was it?
Zemo.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, so they're ending it's in some ways they're ending that story.
Yeah.
But also adding it into this this story of a show. Because like I said, it's only 6 episodes, but this one was long too. This was 50 some minutes.
Yeah, it was like 48, 49.
Yeah, it was just like when I saw the playtime for it, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. Because I know with them, they do like 5-10 minutes of credits. But at the end of it, it was just, I was really excited about the whole show. And we're seeing that side of the new Captain America that I thought we would see later on, but I'm glad we're seeing it now. We saw it at the end of episode 2, but we're also seeing it at the end of like the beginning and the middle of episode 3.
Yeah.
And I think you posted it too about the guy that plays that new captain. Like he loves that he's hated by Marvel, like Marvel Universe. It has the beauty of the actor when you're down for that stuff. It's like wrestling, right? And I say it on my podcast too. When you're a bad guy, when you're playing a bad guy, in that case, a heel in wrestling, it's called a heel. You could be the nicest guy in the world. You can be the nicest guy in the world. Take an example, right? The guy that I know that's a heel, if I never met him before and I meet him in the back, he's a sweet guy. This guy is such a sweet guy. When I started working with Showcase, I saw some stories on this guy. I saw some videos. The guy was a real jerk. He knows how to get the crowd like attached to him, like hating it, right? But then when I met him in the back, he's such a sweet guy. He's like, "Hey, how are you?" Gives me eye contact, shakes my hand. He's very genuine, down to earth guy, family man. And I even said to him, I said, if I didn't meet you before going out there, I would have thought you were a complete jackass. And this is just you flipping the switch just to be like, hey, how are you? You're a new person. But no, he's such a sweet guy. And he's like, yeah, but that's the gimmick. That's how it is. And the same thing with him. It's a character. It's all about the character, right? And in this case, to be that psychotic Captain America that we're going to be seeing. And not only that, with this, it's great that he's embracing it. He's embracing it. And on top of that, with the character on the show, it's good that he's moving away from the Steve Rogers Captain America and becoming his own Captain America.
Yeah, and it's interesting that you mentioned that whole analogy to wrestling, like Wyatt Russell, the actor who plays him.
Yeah.
He's like a funny guy in real life. He's really funny.
Yeah.
I've seen him in a bunch of stuff. He always plays like kind of like a comedic, funny kind of character. Nothing really all that serious. But so this is like a totally different role for him. So it's kind of cool to see him playing a kind of serious, like badass kind of guy like him, who's kind of on the line of hero villain. I guess we'll probably see more of him. How they're going to go with him, but I'm really liking it. I'm liking what they're doing with him, and I'm intrigued to see a lot more, especially with how Bucky and Falcon are after the super soldier serum. I wonder if John Walker is going to want to get his hands on it. And I think it goes into more of my theory, TJ, into more of my theory. I've told you many times, many theories over the years. There is one theory that I feel comfortable with telling you right now. I guarantee you is going to happen by the end of this season.
Yeah.
William Hurt's going to appear as General Ross, and he's going to be Red Hulk. Because he becomes hellbent in the comics on finding a way to stop the Hulk, and he injects himself with a super soldier kind of serum mixed with like Hulk stuff, gamma radiation, and he becomes the Red Hulk.
Now, was he billed for the show to be involved with it? Because I know, like with the show and whatnot, when you're coming out with this stuff, some people like put out, okay, who's gonna be on it, who's not gonna be on it. Was he billed to be on?
They haven't announced anything about him.
No.
Yeah, and that was the same thing with Evan Peters. We didn't hear anything about Evan Peters. There were rumors, but there was nothing that was confirmed.
Okay. So you do have that. Would you say it's your spoiler or your prediction? Would you say it's your spoiler for the show?
I think it's a prediction. I don't think it's definitely going to happen, but I think in the past, Kevin Feige has said about wanting Red Hulk to appear, wanting them to eventually do the Thunderbolts, which I think is being teamed up on the show, especially with Zemo. He's team leader. And we saw him in the episode today. He was doing some good stuff. There were times where he could have just left Falcon. He could have left Bucky. And he came back and he got that car and he came back for them. He killed the guy because I kind of realized that the episode was going on. He killed that scientist because I think he kind of probably knew something that those people from Mad Report were going to come and try to kidnap him. So he just killed the guy so he won't be able to make that super soldier serum.
Yeah, well, not only that, too, is that, like, okay, you can hold on to the guy and still have that target in your back when you leave.
Yeah.
Right? Rather than, okay, lugging the extra weight, just kill the guy.
Yeah.
You know the information. You know it now.
Yeah.
I just thought it was different. And it's a different. So here's my other thing, too, is that it's a different feel for a Marvel movie.
It is.
Yeah, not a Marvel movie, but Marvel series. Like, with everything that's going on. What was it? Oh my God, you had Falcon drinking that thing from the snake.
Yeah.
I thought that was it. That caught me off guard for a second. I'm like, what?
I didn't see that coming. That was weird.
Yeah, he's like, the usual. He's like, it just cuts the snake open.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is good. It's good. But we're also, the other thing that we're seeing too is that the Winter Soldier Bucky is still, even though he thinks he's okay, he's fine, he can still be controlled easily as that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're going to see that later on, when it's Falcon versus Winter Soldier later on. I think we're going to see that battle come down. Because, like, even though he's, like, what's his face is helping him out now.
Zemo?
Yeah. He's going to be helping, like, even though he's helping them now, the bottom line is that that's not always going to stay the same. Like, you take a look at the WandaVision, the neighbor that was so sweet and so kind, helping.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, she's the bad bitch on the show.
Yeah.
I can only imagine that. And that's what Marvel's been doing. I think we're seeing that in every step of the way in these shows. We're seeing that even though this is the second show, I think that's going to have the same outcome as the same outcome in this case for Winter Soldier.
Yeah. And it's interesting. So, you know, that villain that they were talking about, who's like the ruler of that Madripoor place, his name is Power Broker.
Yeah.
So in the comic books, he's a Captain America villain. He's also a Hulk villain. and he's a U.S. agent villain. U.S. agent is that's John Walker's code name in the comics.
Yeah. Really?
So I think that the guy in the comics, he uses the super soldier serum and becomes some big hulkling kind of guy. He's very muscular. It could be General Ross. Maybe maybe he hired all of these flag smasher people and whatnot. Maybe he's just become he's become very corrupt during the blip, and he's
cover up.
maybe a bad guy.
So you think it's a cover up? Maybe like
Could be.
Like if I'm hearing it correctly, it kind of sounds like a cover up.
Could be a cover up. Yeah.
It'd be interesting. Well, that's the thing is that this is the third episode. We still have another half to go.
Yeah.
All we can do now is wait till Friday.
Yeah.
But that's just, I'm excited, man.
Man, I'm loving the show. It's so great. I think it's like WandaVision was great. So great. I was hoping Falcon and the Winter Soldier would eclipse it. Right now, it's like it's catching up to WandaVision, my man. It's catching up to WandaVision. It's almost passing WandaVision, big guy.
Okay, big guy. I can see it.
Yeah.
WandaVision's still good. WandaVision is still something to look at.
Oh yeah.
But for Falcon and Winter Soldier to be where they're at in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like I said, like I came into this like having that hope. Like I'm like, yeah, like I said, I'm a Steve Rogers guy. I'm like a Chris Evans.
I got you hyped up for it. I remember that.
I'm excited for it now, dude. I'm excited for what's been going on. But will it exceed my expectation? I hope it does. I hope it proves me wrong. Like to say, this is exciting. I'm already getting excited about it, but will the payoff at the end really satisfy? Satisfy us. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Like, even though the shows are doing it right now, at the end of the day, at the end of the series, will it do it?
Yeah, like right now, I'm expecting to see Red Hulk. I've been expecting to see Red Hulk since before the show even came out. So I'm expecting to be disappointed in that aspect. But I definitely think something big's gonna happen. The creator of the show said that in episode 5 of 6, 2 weeks from now, a character will appear that he thinks can be a big character in the MCU going forward, and he would love to see that character interact with Thor.
So you think it's Red Hulk?
I think it could be Red Hulk, or it could be a character that's part of the Young Avengers, who they set up a lot. Like, remember in episode 2 when Bucky went to that house and he met the old
the
Captain America? Remember that young boy?
Yeah.
That kid Isaiah Bradley, or Eli Bradley, I mean, he becomes like kind of like a Captain America kind of guy who becomes addicted to the super soldier serum, and he keeps injecting himself with it.
So we're seeing a lot of a lot of users in this. So it's not all holy shit, bro. In a different way.
Yeah. Like there's this one character, ironically enough, he's half Kree, half Skrull. So Kree are like those blue aliens from Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. Skrulls are obviously, you know the Skrulls.
Yeah, they were at the end of Spider-Man too.
Yeah, those green aliens. There's this character who's part of the Young Avengers, who's like a good guy, who's half Skrull, half Kree. His name's Hulkling, and he's got no relation to Hulk, even though he's green. But a lot of people think that it could be him. That would be a good way to set up other spin-off shows that are coming, movies that are coming. But
let me ask you this: do you think that, like, looking at like what you brought up, the Young Avengers, do you think that will be later on in the future, if it's like phase 5, phase 6, phase 7, whatever phase they want to call it, do you think there'll be a MCU show like this, or do you think they'll do movie and then show, or do you think it's just going to be the solid show?
I don't know. I could say going both ways. Since they've been setting them up on WandaVision, because both of the kids are part of the Young Avengers. Yeah. I think we'll eventually get the kids back. Eli Bradley, they set him up on Disney Plus as well. Kate Bishop, who's going to be in the Hawkeye show, played by Haley Steinfeld, is going to be on the Disney Plus show. But then in Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania, the Ant-Man 3 movie, Cassie Lang, who's now 5 years older, who got recast, I think Catherine Newton is playing her. Did you see that movie Freaky?
No.
Uh, okay, well she's some up and coming actress. Everybody likes her. So they hired her to play the new older Cassie Lang, and she becomes this character named Stature, who's got like Ant-Man powers, and she's also part of the Young Avengers. That's in a movie. So I could see them going in the movies or the TV show, but I think maybe they'll all just join for a movie or a trilogy.
I could see it.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting with with MCU. You know, like we bring up, they have that formula. They know what they want to do. They know how to lay those little Easter eggs in there.
Yeah.
For a lot of different reasons. So hopefully it works out. Hopefully this series works out. Hopefully the stuff that we see works out.
Yeah.
In their favor or our favor. Hopefully.
Yeah, and I just checked IMDb. The first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier got 7.9 out of 10 stars.
Okay.
Episode 2 got 8.1. Mm-hmm. Episode 3 got 8.9.
So it's still climbing the charts.
Yeah.
So it's just slow. So let's hope they stay on that track. You know, that's you got to make sure they stay on that.
Let's hope it's not rising up and then crashes in the finale. We don't want a roller coaster, big kid. We want a straight rocket to the moon. Send it to the moon, big kid. Send it to the moon.
Nate, you.
Pombo will appreciate that stock market analogy right there.
Stock better rise, big kid. That stock better rise. Whoa.
Whoa. Have you been liking that I keep using that GIF, the stock market rise GIF?
Yes, I like that.
Or emoji. I think I ruined it for Pombo because he would always use it. Now he hasn't used that in weeks now.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Yeah. But yeah.
Something I want to tell you, big kid. So I don't know if I forgot if TJ and I have mentioned this in the past, but one of our ideas that we want to do on the show is to get somebody I'll get TJ to try a certain food. TJ will get me to try a certain food, and we'll do it live on the show. So one of the things that I'm planning to try when I go to Colorado, Rocky Mountain oysters.
That's right. You told me that. Yeah, you wanted to try that. Like, all right, so I'll buy that for you. I'll buy that for you. Just let me know. I'll Venmo you that, or I'll place the order through DoorDash and like just surprise me with whatever. I'll send you my hotel information. So next week on the vacation edition, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be trying different foods. Like even though we're filming it early, so that way it releases Friday, so there will be no Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yes, I know. Yeah, it's a shame. No Falcon and Winter Soldier next week, but we will be back following week talking about those 2 episodes that come out that are released. We'll be back at the regular scheduled time, regularly scheduled program. For this week, we said, you know what? We want to make it extra special, so we're going to do it on our Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
Friday night, me and Nate will be doing a special show where we do like a food tasting. Like, I like.
I'll have a drink with me. You'll have a drink with you.
I'll have a drink. Yeah.
I'll try some Colorado beer or something. You can try some Tampa beer.
Just run it by our editor that we could drink on the show.
I'm going to have to.
We're going to have to now. We'll probably get the big no. We'll probably get the big middle finger on that one, but it's okay.
Should I tell the people, the good listeners of the OG era, what Rocky Mountain oysters are?
Yes. Actually, no. Wait. No. I want it to simmer a little bit. Actually, I kind of want to let it simmer. Like just.
I like that.
You can look it up. Like for the viewers, you can look it up, or
don't look it up if you don't want to be spoiled, because it'll be funny. It'll be funny. That's what it is. It'll be funny. So if you want to be in for a pleasant surprise, don't look it up.
Don't look it up. But for Nate, one thing I will say, give me your best shot at it. Give me your best shot of what you want to give me. Nothing too crazy, nothing too like disgusting.
Okay.
Like don't give me a burger. There's no burger.
Yeah, something interesting. I'll think about it.
Just don't.
Let me know where you're staying, and I'll look up restaurants in the area, and I'll look at their menus.
I'm right next to. So I'll put it this way. I'm like 2 miles away from like Raymond James Stadium.
At the Buccaneer Stadium.
Yep. So like for WrestleMania, that's where the show is. So for me, it's just quick driving distance.
Nice.
That way, I'm in and I'm out, or I could I think they might have a bus. I think they might have a bus to Mania. I'm hoping for it, so that way I don't have to pay for parking.
Oh, nice.
Parking is $100. Together for both days.
What?
Yeah, for both days. Even though I'm going to the event twice, I have to pay for parking twice.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
ain't right.
not worth
Try
it.
to visit Tropicana Field. Tropicana Field, the Rays ballpark.
So
They
I'm
don't
in,
have many fans, but I've heard the stadium is wicked nice.
it is nice. No, so my thing was, so I wanted to go right to a Rays game,
Yeah.
and I looked them up today actually, like as we're recording before, and
I have to go into the Rockies game.
oh yeah, you might go to Rockies game. That's right, you told me. You actually gonna go?
I'm not sure yet. I might.
Well, here's the thing. So I wanted to go to my Rays game, right? Because they're playing the Texas Rangers.
Mhm.
I got my Texas stuff when I went to Texas, like I brought up.
Yeah.
And in order for me to go, I have to buy 2 tickets. And it's just me that's going to Mania. I'm going to Mania by myself. I'm not going with anybody.
I have to buy 2 tickets to be able to go to the Rays game.
Yes. Like so I look on Ticketmaster and I look on like SeatGeek, like all those stuff. It's like because they're sold in pods of 2.
Go onto the website. Maybe it's something else.
I'm trying, dude. I tried everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna keep trying. If not,
Okay.
I have some other ideas. And you know what? Like, I already cleared it with the editor, and this is the first
Yeah.
time I released it. I'm gonna be creating a movie of my trip for the Daily Goat. Like, not a movie, like just like a quick video, some different stuff I did. I told the editor, and I told our I won't say our boss, but our good friend Pombo, that
Yeah.
I'll create a trailer for it. He told me you don't need a trailer for it. I said I want a trailer.
Yeah.
I want a trailer for it. Give me a trailer. I'll do the trailer. It's
Yeah.
that easy to do.
Maybe you and me can both get a trailer and we just combine it into one. I'm
Uh,
thinking.
2 vacations, 2 hosts, 1 day ago,
But one era.
1 era. Yeah, there we go. There's the name of the movie. 1 era.
Yeah. 2. I got an idea. I have a slogan.
Yeah.
To vacation and beyond. The era.
2 vacation and beyond. I like it.
To vacation and beyond the era. There we go.
Beyond. All right. I like it. Do me a favor. Remember that. All right. Text me that actually,
I will.
because I will make that the title for our next show. We'll make that
Yeah.
the title. We'll make that the title. There we go. Actually, I like that title. I
There we
like
go.
that title. To vacation and beyond. Did I say it correctly?
To vacation and beyond the era.
To vacation and beyond the era. I like it. That's going in for next week. This will actually be the caption for this show.
There we go.
Screw it. It's gonna be the caption for this show. Who's text? Oh, there you go. To vacation and beyond the era. I like it. Hey,
There we go, big kid. There we go.
and there you guys have it. That has been the OG era. I know. I gotta get going because I gotta pack. I leave a day before you. I gotta pack. I gotta get stuff ready. I gotta fix my microphone over here. If I sound like shit for some reason on here, I gotta fix it. Zoom has been terrible with me for the last couple days.
Yeah, I think maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign that we're going back to the old ways of the world, and that Zoom is going to crash and burn soon.
Maybe who knows? That stock might be crashing.
Could be, yeah.
But
Yeah.
so I'm gonna try to get that fixed. If you guys notice as well on here that my audio is not as good, you'll be hearing it on Cheap Talk as well. Don't worry. It's just the editor's fault because I gave him the vacation that he apparently needed.
I'm going to knock that guy out. Bam.
I tell Jason, I said, he tells me I gotta fire him. But
Yeah.
he does a good job sometimes, dude. Sometimes he does a good job, sometimes he doesn't. But I gotta edit this now. I gotta edit.
Fire the editor and hire Peter. Hire Big Petey.
Big Petey.
Yeah.
It's been doing good.
Jade. Hire Jade. That's insane. That's crazy.
Yeah, but we talk all the time.
We do.
We talk all the time now.
We do, yeah.
We talk on here more. We talk on our
We
podcast.
talk even more.
What's that?
We talk even more now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is that this is like, look at this.
And that is why it all led us to here. The OG era, the greatest era in the history of not only the Daily Goat, but in podcasting and YouTubing. What do you call it? YouTubing.
YouTubing.
There we go.
Whoa, YouTubing.
There it
It
is.
sounds like YouTube, like you and tubing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it sounds like it. It sounds like it, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like we're YouTubing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna end on that note because that was actually a good note to end on.
Perfect.
Because here's my thing: these people got other things to do. They got other things to listen to, like your podcast, my podcast.
Yeah, Pompo's podcast.
You got Pombo's podcast. You got
Noah's
Big Eight
podcast.
podcast. Oh my God, who else is who else is
Noah's podcast.
Noah's podcast? Yeah, he just
Our
released
solo podcast.
Cars podcast. Yeah,
Yeah.
my other podcast. I'm kidding. I got no other podcast. Not
Oh.
yet. Not yet. But I'm working on it. I'm working on a podcast actually. But for now, we will bid you adieu. So,
Yeah.
for Big Nate, for myself, the reigning, defending, first ever Cheap Talk Wrestling champion,
Damn.
myself. This is coming with me to Tampa to let you know. Nate, I'll let you hold it, Nate. I'll let you hold it. I'm gonna be.
Take it.
You'll be the second person to hold it because
Hell yeah.
for a while.
I'll take it and run. I'll bring it to a pawn shop. Try to get all that gold money.
You ain't gonna get much. You ain't gonna get much for it. This is mine. It's gonna stay mine. Dylan thinks he's gonna take it from me at
No way.
WrestleMania. He is not, because
No way.
it's staying on my shoulder. But like I said, we will leave you guys. We will talk to you guys next week. Again, make sure you follow us down here at the DGOG.era. Make sure you follow us on our own social medias as well. For Nate Olshan, for myself, make sure you guys follow. Also, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and don't be a dummy. Push that notification bell. And we will talk to you guys next week for our vacation edition to Vacation and Beyond the Era.
Here we go.
Nate, I will talk to you next week because you know what? You're a good man.
I'll talk to you next week, my brother. You are a goddamn legend.
You're a good man. You have fun in Denver.
You fun in Tampa.
I will. But you're still a good man. We will talk to you guys next week.